got a question.
What's your question?
Do you like bringing toys home?
Yes. Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. You're watching CTV. My name is Kalandra and I'm back. Now, yeah, I'm a little bit dazzled because this is gonna be kind of a special video and something different, something, you know, I don't usually do. So I am gonna be talking about my job, okay? I haven't worked since the COVID pandemic first started. I worked a little bit and then I ended up quitting that job. As y'all know, I've done Instacart, but don't do that no more. And now I'm working a part-time job. So this job is a little interesting. I don't ever talk about my jobs, but this one's a little interesting because I work at an adult store. If you don't know what an adult store is, you need to grow up. Maybe stop playing. But yeah, basically adult store is just something that sells little fun toys, you know, little, you know, costumes for dancers or lingerie, you know, stuff like that, you know, stuff where, you know, it's like a little adult playground in a way. But that's basically what that is. I've worked there for 2 months. When I originally applied, I wasn't too serious, you know, but yeah, I came in, you know, looking around, just seeing, you know, filling out the environment, because I don't really go to adult stores like that. Where I'm from, they don't really have many of them, and it was like a little small one back in Virginia. So yeah, I just looked around and I just asked, like, are there any weirdos that come here and bother y'all? Which somebody had asked me that question, but I'm gonna get to that later. And you know, they just made me feel safe and assured that, you know, it's cool, a great environment to work, and gave me a paper application. You know, I signed that, you know, I filled out the application, I turned it in like maybe 2 days later. Then I got an interview a day or two after that, and then a day or two after my interview I got hired, and now I'm working there. I've been working there for about 2 months, and I really like the job, and it's very much a different experience and a very different environment from past jobs I worked at. So to get into this video, it will be questions that people would ask somebody that works in an adult store, because I just never went out and said I work at an adult store on social media, because I just don't, you know, I just don't think it's anybody's business, especially people that, you know, just watch me and stuff. Like, people that I'm really close to know that I work at one, but you know how people have their opinions. So yeah, I'm just gonna be answering some questions. I just asked it like a general statement on Facebook, and I got some questions. I didn't say I was a person that worked at an adult store, but I am. Okay, so question number 1 is, how do they feel about their job? I feel like that's a general question. Well, me personally, you know, all adult stores are different. I'm not gonna say what franchise I work for because of privacy reasons, but I like my job. You know, it has its pros and cons. I think one con that I really don't like is how, but it's understandable at the same time, but they're really strict on register. You know, if you do, you know, ring up something wrong or make some type of mistake, you can't easily get written up for it. However, my managers are really cool, but it's really corporate that kind of like be pushing this type of stuff. So that's kind of the one con, but as long as you know, you're careful, you take your time, you know what you're doing, then it's fine. Other than that, like, I really like my job. I like my coworkers. Like, this is hands down my favorite job out of all 20 to 30 something jobs I had in my life. You know, until I get, you know, where I want to be at in life, this is going to be a good job for me right now. So, do they get harassed? Great question. So I already said previously, you know, I asked a couple people that work there, you know, do they encounter weirdos? You know, do they get harassed? They say usually no. My store is a pretty calm location. However, I can't speak for other stores because, you know, it is a franchise, and at other franchise locations, you know, they kind of deal with a little bit more. And plus, I don't live in like the city part of San Diego, so it probably would happen in other locations, if that makes sense. I don't know if you want me to tell y'all in a separate video the few experiences I had, but There is one incident where somebody had gotten flashed at work. Me, I had a lot of older men, you know, compliment me, and you could tell it was like flirting. You know, I had a comment that somebody jokingly said, oh, I wanted to tell you, like the last time they came, oh, come here, I want to kidnap you. And I didn't find that very funny at all. And it was another comment that somebody made about me looking younger than my age, and they wanted my Facebook. Yeah, that gives me predatory vibes, if that's a word, but that's just the little stuff I receive. But often, no, like we get normal customers. Like it just feels like I'm working at a regular retail store. We're just selling, you know, certain products, but other than that, it just feels like I'm working at like a clothing store or department store or something like that. Like we just get normal customers most of the time. What is the most popular items they sell? Okay. What is the most popular items they sell? Toys. Definitely gotta sell toys. That is kind of where we make the money. Also, you know, dancer clothes, because we do get a lot of dancers that come in. Lubricant. Can I say that on YouTube? Well, you know, the liquid that you use during your fun. Yeah, basically those are the most popular items. I don't think I could say an actual, because I know they said that we can't really say like we can't really advertise our products on social media, but yeah, you know, toys, lingerie, dancer wear, liquid. What's the craziest thing that happened? I think I already said that. It's kind of when somebody got flashed by a weird young man there. Oh yeah, if somebody walked in with a pet duck. I will show y'all a video.
Where did that come from?
That's her duck.
Oh, it's her duck.
Yeah.
She owns a duck.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a cute little thing too.
No, she said if you come up and try to touch it, we'll probably never.
Oh my god, I was not expecting that, and I didn't think people could have pet ducks. And it's not really a bad thing, but it was really funny and cute. Okay. Do you get more male or female customers? Both. Men kind of come in for male enhancements, you know, condoms. You know, they do shop for their ladies. You know, we get all types. We get the LGBTQ plus community. And then, you know, the ladies usually come and get their toys or, you know, their lingerie and stuff. So it's a little bit of both. I mean, I can't say who comes in more. I would say maybe women, but we do get a lot of men as well. And, you know, we do have other male toys for the men. Do you ever feel like you're a helping guide someone in their sexuality, sensuality journey? Kind of, sort of. When I'm selling something to somebody or, you know, talking about a product, I don't really try to aim for personal questions because, you know, there is boundaries that need to be taken in place. And then recently we got a consultation room where it's kind of like you get a group of people or a customer, you know, come in with like a personal question or questions that they're afraid to ask. So let me see, what's a better way to answer? Let me look at this question again. Yes, because when we recommend products, we kind of have to pay attention to what they really want, you know, what their needs are, because everybody's different. And we kind of helping them out with that. And then also with the shy people, we kind of make sure we are a very safe place for them. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, with that experience and with that learning that we have to do on our products, we're able to help people that are just starting off in their consensual sexual journey. So hopefully that makes sense. That's a good question. Do you match items to personality for new customers or occasion? Both? Yes. And yeah, I wouldn't, well, personality, I mean, I don't really know these people that come in. I mean, yeah, based off the vibe that they're giving me, yes, absolutely. And occasion, yeah, because people do come in for certain occasions. And sometimes they don't even be like in here buying something for them. They'll buy something for a friend, or they like to do joke stuff. Like they'll buy stuff for people for a joke, or for like a party, a bridal shower, stuff like that. So I do help with that as well. You know, people throw little, I already said parties. So yeah, to answer your question, yes. What are top selling holiday pieces? It really depends on what we get during the holidays, because our managers make the orders. So like anything that, you know, is holiday themed. I haven't worked there that long to really say. So maybe I'll make an updated video when I have worked there longer and when more holidays pass by, and then I can tell you that. Now thinking about the holiday question, we do have Halloween costumes in October, so that would probably be one Halloween or one holiday piece that does sell really well, is costumes around that time. But other than that, I would have to make an updated Q&A for that question. Which pieces give both comfort and sexy? I don't really know what she meant by that. I would say, if you're talking about clothing, we do have sexy loungewear. You know, it's really cute, and the quality can be nice and soft in some pieces, and it just be really cute and sensual. You know, if you're talking about toys, definitely our silicone toys. I mean, we do have like kind of other material, but most of our toys are silicone, and I find them pretty, you know, comfortable for the body. Is it ever awkward or uncomfortable to do your job? No. Only if somebody makes it awkward. Like if I get a weird man that I'm not attracted to, you know, make certain comments or something, you know, when people make it awkward, and then on top of that, make comments about how old I look because they don't be thinking I'm old enough to do my job, when I'm not going to be able to work there if I'm not old enough. If I'm a teenager, I couldn't work there. So that's like the only thing. What kind of judgments have you faced for your job? Well, I have told a family member about it. I mean, I didn't give her the whole details. So she had her little judgments, but it's like I make my own decisions. So, you know, some people will make judgments, and then, you know, recently we had a young lady rudely come in and judging all of our products, but yet she still bought something. So that's kind of it. Nothing too harsh though, but I live my life for me and what I want to do, not anybody else. So that will answer that question. Does it feel safe to work there? Yeah. Yes, it does to me. Like I said, we usually get normal customers. The no loitering rule, you know, they take that seriously. We don't get loiterers. You know, they're very good with kicking out people that don't need to be there. And at night, you know, they always make sure there's a man working there at night, like one of our male managers, just because, you know, to protect the ladies. And also I get walked to my car every night when I get off, if I work at night. So yeah, I do feel safe working there so far. That was a concern before I started working there, but so far I feel pretty safe. What do you like most about selling lingerie? Just helping people find what they're looking for, pretty much. Yeah, I don't mean to say so much, but yeah, just helping people find what they're looking for. That's basically it. How they're handling competitions such as online shopping. That's honestly very easy, because what we usually tell people, when they say, oh, I'll get this on Amazon or it's cheaper online, but at the same time, when you're ordering something online, you don't really know what you're getting. You know, it can come defective. It may not be the quality that it's advertised at. So it's better to just go to a store, because we do test our products before they leave the store. And that's what helps us keep our sales going, because online you don't want to get some bullshit. Okay, have they seen an increase or decrease in income? I guess an increase, because the prices do go up pretty often. Okay, this is kind of like manager stuff. Like, how do you feel about the PPP loan and did it help them? I have to ask my manager or an owner. For new owners trying to get in this business, what advice would they offer them? Well, I can't speak on behalf of an owner because I don't own a sex store. But for somebody that's trying to work there, my advice is to just be yourself. Make sure you're comfortable in the industry before you get into it, because you are going to see all types of different people and you're going to see all types of different products, and it does get raunchy. So make sure this is something that you really want to do and you feel comfortable with, and you're not a judgmental person, and also kind of know how to sell and make sure you take the time to be educated about your products. What is the most rewarding thing about the job? Helping people, like helping people find what they need and doing a good job at it. And if they come back and the recommendation that you gave them actually worked for them and they trust you, like, then that's your clientele right there. Commission, we do get commission at my store. I like that's a good addition because I do work part-time, so that does help my check, you know, get a little fatter. And that is the last question. So yeah, that is questions that people may have about working at an adult store. If you want me to make more content about this, let me know. If you have any more questions, I'll definitely do a part 2 and keep it going, because I actually do like my job and I don't mind talking about it some more. So yeah, if this is the type of content you like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.